If you've ever wondered why some men seem to genuinely enjoy dodging party invites, relishing a quiet Friday night, or having way more fun alone than they do in a crowd, you might be dealing with a Sigma male. These guys aren't antisocial. They're just profoundly selective about how they spend their time and with whom. While others may be out living the YOLO life, Sigma males are perfecting the art of solo living, and they're pretty thrilled about it. Now, this isn't some brooding, dramatic thing where they're sitting in the dark contemplating life's mysteries. No, it's way more interesting than that. For Sigma males, solitude is their playground, a place where creativity flourishes, peace is protected, and all those brilliant and occasionally weird thoughts are free to roam. Why rely on anyone else's vibe when they can cultivate a vibe so good on their own? So if you're curious, or even a bit envious about why these guys love their alone time, buckle up. We're diving into the 10 most intriguing reasons why Sigma males can't get enough of their own company, and why, frankly, they wouldn't have it any other way. Number 1, a sanctuary for raw thoughts. For Sigma males, solitude is more than just being alone. It's a sanctuary where they can unleash their most unfiltered, raw thoughts. In a world that's constantly telling people what to think, what to believe, and how to behave, this space is sacred to them. It's where they can strip away all the social expectations and dig deep into what they actually think, without the noise and pressure of the outside world. Imagine being in a space where you don't have to tone down your ideas, keep things appropriate, or pretend to agree with everyone else. For a Sigma male, this is exactly what solitude offers. Freedom from the filters society tries to impose on his mind. He can entertain radical ideas, explore unconventional beliefs, and even challenge himself on his own limitations. Alone, he becomes his own sounding board, able to ask himself the hard questions most people avoid and dig into uncomfortable truths most people would rather not face. This time alone doesn't mean he's antisocial or lonely. In fact, he finds it empowering because it allows him to understand himself in ways that most people never will. In this quiet, he can break down the why behind his decisions, figure out what drives him, and shape his own perspective without anyone else's influence. So when he finally steps back into the world, he's not only clearer on what he believes, he's unshakably confident in it. This self-assurance isn't about being stubborn, it's about knowing himself so deeply that he isn't easily swayed by outside opinions. For Sigma males, solitude is like their mental gym, a place to train their minds, sharpen their perspectives, and fortify their inner core. Number 2, freedom to explore the taboo. When Sigma males retreat into solitude, it's not just for peace and quiet, it's a space where they give themselves full permission to explore thoughts that others might consider off limits. This doesn't mean they're sitting around thinking up the next big conspiracy theory, but rather that they're willing to question the norms, break down the unspoken rules, and explore ideas that most people shy away from. To them, solitude is a place where nothing is taboo. It's where they're free to dive deep into subjects or questions that might raise eyebrows if they were voiced out loud. In day-to-day life, people are constantly navigating invisible boundaries of what's acceptable to discuss or believe. But Sigma males are naturally curious and independent-minded, and they don't like the feeling of being fenced in by social conventions. Alone, they can let their minds go wherever they want, whether that's questioning common beliefs about relationships, exploring unusual philosophical ideas, or rethinking what they actually want from life without society's influence. Solitude allows them to mentally color outside the lines without anyone policing their thoughts. This freedom to explore the taboo is part of what makes them such unique thinkers. They don't just accept things at face value because that's how it's always been. Instead, they're willing to challenge those ingrained beliefs and decide for themselves what's worth holding on to and what's not. This kind of mental freedom lets them come up with fresh perspectives that others might find surprising, even bold. In a world where so many people think and live in boxes, Sigma males use their alone time to break down those walls, even if it's just in their own minds. It's how they stay mentally sharp, uniquely insightful, and often ahead of the curve in understanding things that others overlook. Number 3, efficiency and energy conservation. For Sigma males, being alone isn't just a preference, it's a strategic choice for conserving energy. Social interactions for them can feel like a drain, especially when they're with people who don't add value to their lives. Every conversation, small talk session, or social obligation requires energy. And for Sigma males, that energy is precious. Rather than spreading it thin across countless interactions, they focus on keeping it for what truly matters to them. Think of it like a battery. While others may constantly recharge through socializing, Sigma males tend to lose their charge in those settings. They don't thrive off constant stimulation from people. Instead, they recharge by being alone, where they can operate at their own pace and on their own terms. This alone time is where they can truly relax, reset, and recalibrate. They know that the less they spend their energy on shallow or obligatory interactions, the more they can direct it toward things that genuinely matter to them, like their goals, passions, and personal growth. Sigma. Males see solitude as an investment in their well-being and productivity. They're not interested in maintaining endless social connections just to fit in or stay relevant. For them, it's about quality over quantity. A handful of meaningful relationships beats a network of casual acquaintances any day. By conserving their energy in this way, they make sure they're always at their best when they do choose to interact. This efficient use of energy isn't about avoiding people. It's about being smart with their time and attention. Sigma males want to put their energy into things that drive them forward, not just into filling space with idle chatter. It's how they stay focused, productive, and fully present when it counts the most. Number 4, the power of undisturbed focus. For Sigma males, solitude offers something rare and powerful: undisturbed focus. In a world full of distractions, interruptions, and constant noise, finding a moment to think deeply can feel impossible. But when Sigma males are alone, they can tap into a level of concentration that's almost impossible to reach in social settings. It's in these quiet, uninterrupted moments that they can tackle their biggest goals, brainstorm creative ideas, and dive into complex problems with a level of intensity that few others can match. When they're alone, Sigma males aren't just productive. They're in a flow state, a mental zone where everything clicks. They can work on their projects or passions for hours without losing focus, uninterrupted by the usual demands of social life. No small talk, no notifications, no outside opinions to pull them away. It's just them, their thoughts, and the task at hand. This focus isn't just convenient, it's a major advantage. It's where they produce their best work, come up with their most original ideas, and find solutions that others overlook. This undisturbed focus is also what allows Sigma males to pursue excellence. They aren't distracted by what everyone else is doing or thinking. They have the mental space to set their own standards, push their own limits, and create something truly unique. For them, alone time isn't wasted or lonely. It's where real progress happens. In a world where everyone's vying for attention and constantly getting sidetracked, Sigma males see their focus as a superpower. It's the edge that sets them apart. They understand that while others are busy keeping up with the crowd, they're moving ahead, quietly achieving things most people only dream about. Number 5, self-reliance as a lifestyle. For Sigma males, self-reliance isn't just a skill, it's a lifestyle. They're not the kind to wait around for someone else to solve their problems or make things happen for them. Instead, they take full ownership of their lives, relying on their own abilities and instincts to navigate challenges. This doesn't mean they're arrogant or think they know it all. Rather, they have a deep confidence in their own resilience and resourcefulness. They believe that if something needs to be done, they're the best person to do it. Being self-reliant also means they don't feel the need to constantly seek validation or approval from others. They trust their own judgment and don't feel pressured to follow the crowd. While others may look to friends, family, or society for guidance, Sigma males are comfortable making decisions on their own, even if it means going against the grain. This independence allows them to live life on their terms, free from the limitations or expectations others might place on them. This commitment to self-reliance extends to every area of their lives, from their careers to their personal relationships. When they face setbacks, they don't look for someone to blame or lean on. Instead, they take it as an opportunity to learn and grow. They understand that true freedom comes from being able to stand on their own 2 feet without relying on anyone else to keep them steady. For Sigma males, being self-reliant isn't just about handling life's responsibilities. It's about embracing a mindset of independence and personal accountability. They know that by trusting themselves, they can face whatever life throws at them. It's this unshakable self-reliance that allows them to thrive alone, confident that they have everything they need within themselves. Number 6, mental clarity and chaos. For Sigma males, alone time offers something that's hard to come by in today's fast-paced world: mental clarity. In a society full of noise, endless opinions, and constant demands, finding a sense of calm in the chaos can feel like a luxury. But for a Sigma male, solitude isn't just a break from the noise. It's where he finds a clear head and a fresh perspective. When he's alone, he can step back from the whirlwind of daily life and think clearly about what really matters to him. There's no pressure to respond to other people's expectations, no need to worry about what anyone else thinks. This quiet time lets him strip away all the external influences and focus purely on his own thoughts, priorities, and goals. In this calm, he can assess his situation objectively, make decisions without distractions, and figure out the best path forward without the noise of outside opinions clouding his judgment. This mental clarity isn't just beneficial, it's essential. It helps him see things others miss, whether it's a hidden opportunity, an overlooked solution, or a clearer understanding of his own motivations. While others may get swept up in trends, drama, or the constant demand to stay connected, he's able to stay grounded and keep his mind sharp. For a Sigma male, solitude provides a mental reset button. It's a time to recharge, refocus, and let go of any unnecessary stress or confusion. By regularly creating this space for himself, he builds a mindset that's more resilient, less reactive, and far less influenced by the chaos around him. It's this clear-headedness that allows him to move through life with purpose, making decisions that align with his true self, unaffected by the noise that distracts so many others. Number 7, a complete ownership of success and failure. For Sigma males, being alone isn't just about finding peace. It's about taking full ownership of their successes and failures. When they're on their own, they're not influenced or guided by anyone else's ideas or expectations. They're driven by their own vision, and they understand that whatever happens, good or bad, is a direct result of their choices. This complete ownership over their lives is something they take seriously and find empowering. Unlike people who rely on group support or shared accountability, Sigma males prefer to take responsibility for everything they do. They don't want anyone else to take credit for their achievements, nor do they want anyone to take the blame when things go wrong. To them, it's simple. If they succeed, they own it. If they fail, they own that too. This sense of accountability fuels their motivation and pushes them to keep improving. They know that no one is going to step in and rescue them, and they wouldn't want that even if someone offered. They'd rather face the consequences, learn from their mistakes, and keep moving forward. This commitment to complete ownership also means they're not afraid to take risks. Knowing that they'll be the one to deal with the outcome gives them a certain freedom to follow their gut, take unconventional paths, and try things that others might shy away from. For them, every win is a personal victory and every failure is a valuable lesson. For a Sigma male, the beauty of solitude is that he's in full control. There's no passing the buck, no hiding behind a team. It's just him, his vision, and his responsibility. And that's exactly how he likes it, because it allows him to live life on his own terms with full accountability and absolute freedom. Number 8, creative dominance. For Sigma males, solitude isn't just a time to recharge, it's the key to unleashing their creative power. When they're alone, they're free from distractions and outside opinions, allowing their minds to wander and explore new ideas without limits. This creative dominance, being able to think and create without interference, is something they thrive on, and it's one of the main reasons they choose to spend so much time by themselves. Creativity requires freedom, and Sigma males know that real innovation doesn't happen in crowded rooms or noisy spaces. When they're alone, they're free to brainstorm, experiment, and dive into their passions at their own pace. They can work through ideas, refine concepts, and get lost in their own world without having to justify their process or explain their choices. This undisturbed time lets them develop original thoughts and pursue projects that are truly unique. While others might need constant input, feedback, or even encouragement to stay inspired, Sigma males draw their creative energy from within. They trust their instincts, rely on their own sense of what's interesting, and have a natural ability to follow through on their ideas. They don't need a team or audience to validate their work. Instead, they value the ability to create for its own sake, on their own terms. This independence and creativity makes Sigma males stand out. They're not bound by trends or popular opinion, and they're comfortable pushing boundaries because they don't have anyone telling them what should or shouldn't be done. In their solitude, they produce work that's both personal and powerful, free from the limitations that often come with groupthink. For them, being alone is more than just peaceful. It's where their best ideas are born and where they truly come into their own as creators. Number 9, refinement of selective socialization. For Sigma males, the process of refining their social interactions is a crucial aspect of their lifestyle. They understand that not all relationships are created equal, and they prioritize quality over quantity when it comes to their social circles. This selective socialization is not about being antisocial or aloof. Instead, it's about carefully curating who they let into their lives and ensuring that their interactions are meaningful and enriching. When a Sigma male is alone, he has the space to reflect on his relationships and assess which ones genuinely serve him. He's not interested in superficial connections or obligatory friendships. Instead, he seeks out people who inspire him, challenge him, or share similar interests and values. This level of discernment allows him to build a network of relationships that contribute positively to his life rather than drain his energy. By choosing to socialize selectively, Sigma males often find that they can invest their time and energy more effectively. They might have fewer friends, but the ones they do have are often deeply connected and authentic. These relationships can thrive because there's no pressure to conform to social norms or expectations. Each interaction is approached with intention, fostering genuine conversations and shared experiences. Moreover, this refined approach to socialization allows Sigma males to maintain their independence. They don't feel the need to seek out social validation or prove their worth through a large network of acquaintances. Instead, they focus on nurturing a small circle of trusted individuals who respect their need for solitude and understand their unique perspective on life. In essence, selective socialization empowers Sigma males to be true to themselves. It ensures that every relationship adds value to their lives, creating a supportive environment where they can grow and thrive without unnecessary distractions. This strategy not only enhances their well-being, but also allows them to cultivate deeper connections that align with their authentic selves. Number 10, a private laboratory for self-mastery. For Sigma males, solitude isn't simply about being alone. It's a meticulously curated private laboratory for self-mastery. In this sanctuary, they engage in profound experimentation with their thoughts, emotions, and aspirations. Here, they can explore their interests and ideas without interruption, creating an environment that fosters genuine growth and understanding. In this personal lab, Sigma males sharpen their skills like a craftsman honing his tools. Whether it's pursuing a new hobby, delving into self-improvement literature, or reflecting on past experiences, each activity is a step toward becoming a more refined version of themselves. They view challenges not as obstacles, but as experiments that test their mental resilience. Every setback offers insights, every victory builds confidence, and every moment spent alone is a chance to learn something new about themselves. This journey towards self-mastery is fueled by a quiet confidence, a power that stems from deep introspection and relentless self-discipline. Unlike those who seek validation from the outside world, Sigma males cultivate a sense of self-worth that is unshakable and internal. They know that real growth happens in silence, away from the noise and distractions of societal expectations. As they navigate this path, they develop a profound understanding of their strengths and weaknesses, enabling them to harness their potential fully. This solitary exploration becomes a transformative process, leading them to not only master their skills, but also to attain clarity in their purpose and vision for life. Ultimately, the private laboratory of solitude allows Sigma males to emerge with a sense of empowerment that is distinctly their own. It's here in the depths of introspection that they cultivate the qualities that make them unique, setting them apart as individuals who are not just surviving but thriving in their authenticity. In a world that constantly urges us to connect, conform, and compete, Sigma males stand as a testament to the power of solitude and self-ownership. Their love for being alone isn't a sign of weakness or social inadequacy. Rather, it's a conscious choice rooted in the pursuit of mental clarity, creative freedom, and authentic living. By embracing their individuality, they not only carve out their own paths, but also inspire others to challenge societal norms and explore the depths of their own identities. Through their sanctuary of solitude, Sigma males discover the raw power of their thoughts, the joy of creative exploration, and the strength of self-reliance. They understand that success and failure are personal journeys, each teaching invaluable lessons that shape their character. Their refined approach to socialization ensures that the connections they foster are genuine and enriching, allowing them to thrive without the noise of superficial interactions. Ultimately, Sigma males teach us that there is profound beauty in solitude. It is not merely a refuge from the chaos of life, it's a space where true clarity resides and where the most profound insights can flourish. They remind us that stepping back from the crowd can lead to remarkable self-discovery and empowerment. In embracing their solitude, they find not just comfort, but also strength, authenticity, and a deeper connection to their true selves. As we navigate our own lives, perhaps we can learn from the Sigma male perspective. In a culture that often equates worth with social engagement, let's not forget the value of stepping away, reflecting, and daring to stand alone. After all, in solitude, we may just find the keys to unlock our most extraordinary selves. If you enjoyed exploring the fascinating world of Sigma males and their love for solitude, we invite you to subscribe to our channel for more intriguing insights. By subscribing, you'll gain access to a treasure trove of content that dives deep into unique personalities, thought-provoking topics, and the art of living authentically. Join our growing community of like-minded individuals who appreciate the beauty of individuality and the strength found in solitude. Don't miss out. Hit that subscribe button and be part of the conversation. Your journey towards self-discovery and empowerment starts here, and we can't wait to share it with you. I will see you in the next video.